Just in case anybody wanted to watch it over there. There we go. I suppose it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to manage YouTube as well, but it's worth it. There's some cool cats over there. All right. So if you don't have a ship, if you're not in Jeddah, remedy to that now because I will be undocking imminently for another round. Fleet is public. Oh no, so the fleet is public in the sense that you may join, but you'd have to ask in Jack the Needle chat to join. So the instructions are very simply go to this channel and ask to join or drop an X. What's up, Freya? Squishy, squishy. It's not actually public in the game. I need to at least make sure they're in my Twitch chat. I see you there. Welcome, buddy. All right, I'm going to undock here in a second. Make sure you insure your ships. Insure ships. Check pods. Last call for trades for Thorax. We'll undock here in a second. Still got time if you're feeling rushed, don't be. Okay. Assuming you guys all have. Oh, crazy. There you go. Good call. Was close. Anybody else? If you missed it, I can still contract it to you. I'm not going to scam you of your dutifully earned Thorax. Your beautiful, flattened, phallic spaceship. All right. I'm sorry. I got nothing. All right. So plumbing fucked. Electric fucked. Internet fucked. What else? What other utilities? Phone fucked. I'm just going to say it's fucked. It's really not. Although I was dropping calls yesterday. So maybe phone's fucked. Everything's fucked. But still finding reasons to smile, I suppose. That's the superpower. It's not that you bury your head in the sand and you know, kind of cherish how calm it is. It's that you know, be aware of your surroundings, but find calm within them. Warp to me in Jeddah when you're ready. Time to go somewhere warmer. Yeah, this place is just built pretty shitty. That's all it is. I mean, most places I live in, it's just, in fact, this shouldn't be a problem anywhere. It's just really shitty fucking construction work. That's all. So all good. But yeah, I actually like the cold. I have this conversation with my girlfriend quite often, but I like the cold. You know, I don't even turn my heat up or nothing. You know, just I kind of like it. Feels invigorating. I'm like a Neanderthal from the north. Pale skin because there's no fucking sun, you know? Heat went out? No, so yesterday my plumbing had an issue. It was fucked. The sewer pipe was frozen. Couldn't get a plumber, couldn't figure out how to fix it myself, didn't have the tools to do it. All the tools were sold out everywhere, the kerosene torps. And then today I just like thought about it hard and just like drilled a hole and drained it all. And now I'm just going to cut the pipe off today or tomorrow and just clean it out and then repitch the whole thing, regrade it or whatever the word is, and then put it back together with just literally bands and like a piece of foam or whatever. It works because it's like not pressured. So basically it's not pleasant work. It's basically sewer work if you want to think about it, but it's not like that bad. This is my own sewage. Put some insulation after. So it's not a bad idea at all. They even make like stuff like heat tape, right? Designed more for the actual pressure fittings and the metal connections, but you could put that around it too. But the problem is, I'm just going to make it clear. The person who installed it just had no respect for what the purpose of the thing was. They literally let it sag in the ground. There's literally a belly in it, around a bend. So water pulls up, starts to freeze, more water touches it, freezes, more water touches it, it gets congested and then like, you know, toilet paper or whatever will block it up. It's just terrible, terrible design. You have to make that pitch way greater, the grade way greater than what they did when they dug it. Someone needs a hug. Yesterday I needed a hug. Big time. Let's look at these guys a couple more minutes here. But yeah, installation wouldn't hurt at all. It's just, I don't know if I want to like bury it, you know what I mean? It's really not so much an issue if it's designed right. And that's really what I've learned. Whenever I have like a major issue with the house or with some piece of technology, I always learn a lot about it. In this instance, it's just some jackass who didn't actually bother to think about what he was doing when he flipped the bitch. Which is normal. Young Halb and Freddy, I'll give you guys another minute or two. But warp to me when you're ready. Otherwise, I will jettison you into the cold vacuum of space. He's AFK? No worries. So we'll just kick him. Listen, he can't handle being targeted by some random scrubs, all right? They're probably like, oh my god, Hard Knocks. Like, he can't stand it. Gonna get my ship? Cool. All right, we'll take him. We'll take Freddy. We'll take Freddy and kick Halb. I like that trade. Freddy's an OG around here. If y'all don't know him, yeah, it's my boy. He offered to help out when I was looking for graphics cards and stuff. He's a good guy. He really is. In my opinion, who knows? Maybe he clubs baby seals for fun. I don't know. Maybe he's just one of those guys, but I think he's a good guy. All right. So we're targeting Freddy first then. You never know. He's acted nice to me so far. I've been impressed with his demeanor. Also a cold loving weirdo. Yeah, it'd be bizarre to live in Canada and not have some appreciation for the cold. Hab says I'm awake. Oh shit, you wanna work to me? Shit, you still got time. Let me send him a little shipperino. This contract's like fucked. Look at this contract. Oh no. Oh, because I have to look up Halb here. Look at this. This is insane. There it is. Why do we not get quotes in these searches to actually like eliminate that? Anyway, all right. So, good luck. Have fun. And make sure your safeties are on red or yellow, because otherwise I will shame you publicly in front of all your friends and family right here on the Chlorocast. I'll do it. Is everybody here? Everybody's here. All right, beautiful. Good luck. I don't have any nanite paste because I believe in my gosh darn self. They're running a solo PvP competition. Seems to be cool. We'll have to look at that. Tell us more about that as we needlejack. Managed to get Ditter on. Sheesh. Hell yeah. Blitz, you out of here? Adios. Adios. 12k plex if you win the solo PvP competition. 500 plex for top 100. 12k plex? That's 50 bill or whatever? No? More? I don't know the numbers. Unique pilots, unique holes per region. Very cool. How? That's awesome. Are you excited about that? You sound excited based on your word per minute right now. Listen, don't be ashamed if you're excited. Excitement is the currency of happy people, in my opinion. I guess you could say love is that too, but I don't think so. I think that's part of it. I think excitement is really kind of what guides curiosity and growth, yeah? You think it's going to be cheese, but I will try? Man. Halb's just depressed, guys. He just needs to get out of uni and to just make fat stacks, no tax, and just find a Mrs. Halb or whatever, Mr. Halb, and go out there and just get out of this cycle and be happy. That's what Halb needs. Guys, good luck. Couple of seconds here. Prepare yourselves. My spoon is too big. My anus is bleeding. I can't do it. I literally can't get my voice that high. My heinous. I can't do it. I literally can't. Anyway, I feel rejected right now. Hi, 175 million. Is there anything nearby it's worth taking instead of that? I highly doubt it. Let's take it. 2 jumps, 230 million. We'll take that next. Someone brought a bellicose. Respect. Mr. Fish is out here pounding people with the banhammer. Can you imagine having a Twitch chat for EVE Online with no moderators? Can you imagine the absolute fucking commotion that would cause? Hi, YouTube, by the way. Sorry for leaving you before. I'll never forget you. I only left you because my power company was like, take a break there, soldier. And I was like, God damn, bro. How are you going to limit my free speech to look at myself? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's rob some gosh darn banks here. Let's see if anybody has the balls to fight the lemmings. Today, nobody wants to fight the lemmies. The young lemmings. We are undefeated today. So everybody but Bag gets a chance. We have 9 people in fleet, so we'll roll 1 to 8. If we take a couple banks, somebody will get a fat stack of coupons. That's how this is going to roll. Fuck the coupon buyback. I'm just going to let Dwayne enjoy the memes forever. I think that's worth more than buying back. Fuck me running around in low seg. If you're on my fleece, you have a chance to get paid. Fat stacks. Some tax. It's possible. Just understand, it's highly unlikely. Bunch of MTUs on scan. If they all get together, it could be hard. They're all named Siri. We got an Apple fanboy in the system here, ratting. Don't let your memes be dreams. You guys ever hear me talk about Shia LaBeouf? I honestly am scared of that man. Like, he creeps me the fuck out. Groups like Frat or Goons or can Thunderdome themselves and secure most of the top rankings. Well, if it's random pairings, how does that work? If it's random pairings and Frat or Goons win, I mean, that seems kind of fair. You're saying there'll be collusion? Is that your idea? There'll be bracket collusion? Is that your assessment here? Is that what I'm reading? How is he says words? I don't always have the brain power to figure out the meaning. You think there will be? Got it. That makes sense. That's starting to come together for me. Yeah, of course there will be. But the thing is, like all things in EVE, bro, like if the system is coded properly with true random pairings, I don't know how much collusion is there. Of course you have like, okay, we're top 4, let's split kind of things. Fine. But in terms of the feeders and stuff, I don't know if there's a way to do it. I don't know. We'll see. EVE, CCP either makes a good system or a system that like they've not even tried to get right. That's usually how it goes. Usually. So hopefully this is a good one. I think the idea of solo PvP being an actual tournament for it is one of the smartest things they've done in a long, long time. It's not an arena time thing? Interesting. It's just out in space? Okay, well that's fucking stupid. I went from 100 to 0 real quick on that one. Pretty much just us out here. We'll go to L5, I suppose, next, see if they want to do it. I don't know if anybody wants to be brave and scout it, but go for it. We'll rob L5 next, and then we'll random that out. 5 leaderboards? Interesting. Well, then how do you prevent people from actually just straight up actually cheesing it by farming their own alts? I'm very confused. It needs to be arena for it to even be worthwhile. So they're going to handpick people that farmed their alts out of the final thing, and that's just what their solution, I bet. I thought it was fine to farm your alts. Yo, why couldn't they... Why couldn't they instance this? Are you fucking serious? So, okay, chat, if you're not understanding what's happening, there's apparently going to be like a 1v1 event that's going on. I figured it would be instance. I loved it. But apparently it's just out in space. You get a point every time you kill a unique player. So if you're in frat or goons, you have access to like 20,000 people right off rip that are like actually active or whatever. I don't know how many thousands are online or whatever. I got the numbers wrong, but you know what I'm saying? So you instantly beat any solo person instantly. Any actual solo person is at a huge, massive disadvantage for this because of the clear, obvious way to get ahead is to kill all of your own alliance mates once in a newbie ship. Unbelievably bad system if I understand its implementation. Maybe the worst. Maybe the worst. Is there a news post? Let's check this out. Let's fact check this because I'm just going by Halb's word. And you know Halb loves to lie. Halb's a filthy, dirty liar. Let's find out. Let's see if Waterfox decides to open. Oh no, there it is. All right, so oh, here's the news. Okay, thank you, sir. We got, let's see here. Another 40 seconds on this. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Otherwise, we're going to go to L5D next. So it's called PvP Fest. From February 9th to 17th, pilots can engage in 1v1 battles with a twist. This event gives you an opportunity to flex your PvP muscles in a new and fun way. The goal is to score as many kills as you can, provided they fulfill the following criteria. They're solo, it's against a unique pilot, and they're individual ship kills. Each kill is counted the same way. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I thought it was going to be a tournament with feeders, based on what you're saying, with instanced 1v1s. What the fuck is this? This is pay to win. This is a 1v1 event that strictly benefits people that are in the biggest groups. Hobbs' intuition was exactly right. Now that I understand it, I understand his point. If you are in fraternity, there will be a channel that says, come here and start trading kills with people in this system, and they will run it the whole event, and they will all have thousands of unique kills. Whereas a solo player, if you try your hardest, you will maybe get 100. Unbelievable. Whoa. Oh my god, they purposely made it so it's like gameable. Frequently asked questions. What's stopping me from making alts and killing them to increase my score? Nothing is stopping you or anyone else from doing that. If you want to spend time invested and kill 1,500 alts in different ships of area and space, that's up to you. Follow-up question. What's stopping blocks from leveraging their massive size from instantly winning this? I'm an unstoppable killing machine. Can you help me keep track of all the space friends I massacre? Squiz will set up a new section on Z-Kill for this event. Cool. Do you expect me to, how do you expect me to solo an avatar in low sec or a python in high sec? Isn't CCP encouraging ganking in high sec with this challenge? That's not really my concern. How do you determine the finishing position if two people end up with the same score? Okay, follow-up question. I'm now a journalist. Isn't it logical to think that if you have a big group, you can all just carefully game it? There's no mention of groups, only alts. Nobody thinks you're going to make alts and farm 1,500 alts. Nobody thinks that. We think that the biggest groups are going to immediately form their own class of progress that we can't possibly reach by virtue of them having access to massively coordinated groups doing this. I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. You could definitely make 1,000, but that's not really the point. Point I'm trying to make is that's a ton of effort and time. If you want to do that, fine. Their point is, if you want to do that, that's fine because it's a lot of effort. Whatever, be weird. Go do a Rizio and be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Now, they're not addressing the idea that Goons, Frat, in it are going to have a system where they're constantly trading every cheap possible ship and instantly getting tons of progress. Tons. Whereas the average player has absolutely no coordinated effort, no way to do it other than trying to rely on pugs, which won't go over well. I'm so confused. How do you set to see the names of ships around you? Let me get you the link. Hold on. What's up, Hilo? Fred says the only way for a 1v1 event is, to be fair, to have each 1v1 take place separately. Yeah, and random pairings. Honestly, it'd be better with even masked and anonymous names so that it would make it harder to collude. I'm so freaking confused. Okay, let's look at this from another perspective. Hold on, let me link up. By the way, we need to fight today. Somebody needs to fight us. We're just taking everybody's lunch money here. I'm going to roll for this one if nobody shows up. Someone will get the coupons. All right, so let's look at it from another perspective. Say you have a game, and you're trying to make it not die, and you have players who are really picky, and they're like, okay, there's not enough stuff going on in the game. So you have like theater of wars and military campaigns set up in the future to keep everybody busy while the development kind of just rolls along at its normal speed. But you're like, we need more events. We need more PvP events. So let's do a PvP contest where people kind of 1v1. We'll make it like a Valentine's Day themed thing where people can like link up and like meet up and stuff, right? Sounds good. Let's make a special filament for that where we kind of link up and you activate it and you get paired up with somebody and you fight or whatever like that, right? Oh, no, stop. Don't do that. That's bad. We don't want more filaments. What we want is for you to go out in space and have to like fight random people and like one at a time, like one guy, Mary, and then you fight Joe and a catalyst. It's like, this is so unbelievably confusing. Let's go to the forum section, see if I'm just crazy. Because I could just be I could just be an agitated clown. I could be way off. But this confuses me. Zealous posted it? Man, I've talked to Zealous before. See, the idea is you want more people killing, more people out in space, more people doing things. So they're going to get that, but it's going to be like fake. It's going to be like just people grinding in these little groups, like people trying to fix behavior score in Dota or whatever, you know? It's going to be like that. It's not going to be real. I'm so confused. Normally I defend these types of things because I'm like, they don't want to do development that could break things, but how would linking up in instance 1v1s break it here? They've already done it before with Proving Grounds. Why didn't they just do Proving Grounds here and then give you a ticker for each win? Make it random matchmaking so there's not as much collusion and just call it a day. Caracal Navy on short? A girl can dream. Yeah, anyway, I'm bitching because I'm so confused how that's fair. And how it makes any sense. It's first to 5,000, 1,570. No, it's lasts for 1 week. Well, I guess if everybody gets it, yeah. But it lasts for, it looks like a week, and then people get prizes based on their placement. It's a lot of Plex being handed out. It's fair in that you can join Frat if you really want. Sure. You could look at it that way. I think that even if that's your stance, like it's got to be considered bad optics, as they say, to like have a 1v1 event that's benefited by being in the biggest group. It just seems bizarre. I'm not saying that you only are solo when you're 1v1, but that is a part of it, yeah? That was making a good off-season event for anyone in Mission Impossible. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. Like, I like to imagine every once in a while CCP pops in here. I like to at least try to be constructive. And I just wonder if having a competitive drive where all this Plex you're dangling out there in front of something that's very non-competitive is really the right call. That's all. it turns me off. And I'm just like a very niche person though. I'm not like, you know, I'm not like in a block and all this stuff. So you get an advantage on almost everything in being in a group. Yeah, well, I mean, if it was, you know, 1v1 wins or KDR or KDA or whatever, you know, with random matchmaking, it'd be infinitely more challenging than this. Our bellicose friend is here. I guess he's fighting outside. He's fighting the Caracal Navy issue. Good luck, my friend. There's no way the bellicose beats the Caracal Navy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just bizarre. You have proving grounds, just do that. It's the perfect opportunity for it. You guys think Hal beats the Caracal or not? Bellicose versus Caracal Navy. Ain't no way. He's gonna die. You better get her corpse. That'd be pretty Chad. What if he kills the CNI and then comes in here with the corpse and drops it? Just silently. Nobody wants to fight us today. We're too cool for school. I thought it was EU prime time. I thought we were gonna get mauled today. Turns out we're just good. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I guess we could needlejack if Halp doesn't fight. 1v1 more like 1v 30,000. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. High Sack's about to be the most dangerous part of Eve. Yeah, I guess there's the gank angle. There's that. How boring is this? Super uber duper mega pooper scooper boring. This is like fat, thick, dummy boring. Skinny, skinny, bow mini boring. Eeny beeny, itty bitty, yellow polka dot bikini boring. Hap says I don't win. Good try, good try. You gave him a GF? They don't have a point. Well, so you did the honorable thing. Respect, respect. Hab fought his ass. All right. Yeah, you know. Caracal is just clapping people up. He's in ESS fit. It's kind of cool. We'll see if he comes in here. We're gonna camp this shit for a second. Camperino. Oh, he's off a D-scan? All right, well then never mind. We don't have to lie to him. We sometimes prank it on the undocked there. Got some people a little slow. Make sure you guys get your prop mods on. Come this way. All right, so we got 9 people in fleet minus Halb. Rip Halb. I'll still roll them. Fuck it. Random.org. But bag already won. So 8 people. 1 to 8. Good luck. Who gets it? 3. 1, 2, 3. Arc. Ding, 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 ding. Do you know? Halb is having a day today. Halb, we love you, bro. I'm not dead, but I have a timer. Yeah, we'll probably just needlejack, bro. Now that you died. If you're gonna come in, we would have ran around. And half hole. Oh, you're still with us? Oh, you didn't die. Oh. Well, then we can look for it back. All right, Arc, I'm gonna drop the coupons here for you. This is for Arc. 319 million. Yes, so I would say that Halb is actually still here. He didn't actually die. Okay, I thought he died. So there's really no banks nearby. What about Thera? Let's take a look. Wow, 31. That might be a new record of absolute insane. So we either needlejack or Thunderdome. I think we'll just needlejack and leave Hal behind. I mean, I don't know. I think we'll just do that. Or how? Ark, go drop your things and I'll drop a safe and we can come there. Hobbs says Algie, yeah, my boy. You guys don't know how, but a longtime friend of the show helps me manage the Linux Discord over there. Generally a good guy. We all have our moments though, right? I have them daily though. Anyway, that might be the worst Valentine event I've ever seen. It's not even like, you know what's funny about it? It's like a Valentine's event, but it's actually instead it's like an orgy. Like what's actually going to happen is like a big hedonistic orgy. Everybody's going to get all the venereal diseases, everything. It's going to be terrible. It's not going to be romantic at all. This is going to be an absolute terrible experience. That's okay. Dude, I'll take even a smashing fight at this point. I've never done this for like an hour or whatever, or 2 hours. Is there a station? Yeah, you got to use Citadel. Is there a Citadel? Yeah, there's one here. Planet 1. I'm gonna pop by Dalvin rep. Yeah, my man. Keep the roam going. You got a belly. That's a fun roam. Hab, if you get a kill, I'm gonna give you 50 million isk. Like a real kill. Good luck. Someone says live nudes. Can I link this? How do I link this? There we go. Ark is a new court member of mine. Haven't quite got to know him yet, but we got a couple new people joining, so I'll slowly get to know people that are social. But just because you join, you don't have to be my friend, you know. You can still chill. So I can unfuck the fit. Were you ever around for the Hulkageddons? Yeah, I've seen Burn Jitta. I've seen various events throughout the years. None of them particularly interesting. Hulkageddon, I don't remember seeing it with my own eyes, but yeah, I've heard about it enough. Kind of a roaming Burn Jitta vibe, if I recall. Non-eloquently. All right, we got a crew here. Hal, he's going to take one for the team, go do a little solo roam. He's going to do a little repair nearby. For the rest of us, good luck. Let's try. Yeah? Hal, we love you, bro. Needles to Pach? No, we're actually going to keep going. We're going to look for another nullsec system. We don't usually go back to Pachvin. We usually don't. In fact, no, we don't go back to Pachvin. We die. Either the enemy kills us or us kills us. Us kills we. Congrats on birthing episode 16 since Senor Pumpkin Escobar. Thanks, buddy. Hope you have an awesome weekend. And yeah, feels good to kind of push it out there and get some warm reception to it. It's nice. I was worried about it. At least the Bellicose isn't too bad for the solo roam. Exactly. Honestly, not a terrible idea to, if you're going to bring a custom ship, to maybe put a point on it for your own sake.
Connecting.
You know? I don't really want people to catch stuff in fleet and call it out when we do this, because it's kind of not the point of it. However, with that said, if you're going to peel off and do your own thing, kind of need it. "15 seconds. Pach's a weird one. I just never understood the dang point of the thing. Feels good to be streaming again. I'm a happy boy. Plenty of ships I'd rather roam it. Well, true. But the idea is you got given it, essentially. That's one way to look at it. 40 million here. I don't think that's good enough, folks. Can we do better? 2 jumps. 9. Let's put it by 5 real quick. There's a lot of banks here. 2 jumps for 310. Starting to get up there. So we're in Vale, or in Innsmouth. Alright, let's go to the biggest one nearby for fun. This one's 2 jumps away. We just gotta get in the ESS. And then the blobs can't touch us. So right now there are 40 paid goon assassins looking to come out here and smart bomb me for maximum salt extraction. You gotta remember the lore of it. Salt is a spice, this is good. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really enjoy when people have a bad experience when I kill them. If anything, I like to console them, makes me feel better. But when I do like Jack the Needle stuff, the truth is I take L's way more often than anybody I kill. So they should shut up. I take L's gracefully 90% of the time on this stream. It's like a chore. It's like something you got to keep working at. Some people can't take loss for shit. What up, watch me die? We got some dips in here, huh? We're gonna go past this bank and see if we can get the next one. It's even spicier. If the next one's paid out, we'll turn right back around and take this one. But usually they're somewhat synchronized-ish. Maybe that's way off, but I seem to recall them somewhat synchronized. Pablo says hello from Laura stream. Oh god. Someone says Laura raid. Yeah. Hold on. We need to hold the fucking line. Oh god. Accepted. Oh, get the chloroquine raids out. Oh Jesus. Help! Help! Help!
Connecting.
Yo, what up, Loru? I was just telling people to go watch your stream. And here you are, putting people on my jumps. What's up, dude? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Connecting.
I have a working shower. We're about to rob a bank with 315 million escadent. It belongs to the Goon Swarm Federation. Look at all these Loru raiders.
Connecting.
I can't wait for the moment when Loru gets more viewers than CCP themselves. I don't know if it'll happen, but that would be pretty Chad. Loru, appreciate you, King. Spaze, what up? Aldi, welcome. GE, welcome.
Connecting.
Handsome Loru raiders, welcome. Lotsa, Captain, Behold, Ohi, Nightmare, Brienne, Schmo, Toko, Base, Cryogenics, Alda Eve, Das Ditch Monkey, Rum, Vanderpelt. Look at all these new first-time chatters. You know what I do with first-time chatters? I harvest their bones for delicious soup. Seahorn, Colonel, Einfach, Shiro, Spud, Silentius, Ice, Moore. Woo! Welcome to the stream. Here's the deal. I suck at Eve. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Laura's a nice guy. And hope you have an awesome weekend, whether or not you stay. We're just robbing banks, killing time, enjoying life. You're welcome to watch us die to goons in about 5 minutes. Stoked, well done, dude. Fuck yeah. Chicken soup. Your raids are powerful. Laura will raid you, you'll be thinking about a day later, like, damn, I should change my connecting alert. Appreciate you, King.
Connecting.
You're welcome to hang out. I don't know if you dip, and whenever I raid people, I like to leave immediately. I'm such a piece of shit. Laura's so polite.
Connecting.
Welcome. So we were talking about U.S. politics. No, I'm just kidding. Now we were laughing because one of our bellicose friends here accidentally may have 1v1 a Caracal. And nobody lost, but we couldn't needlejack with him. Now we're stuck here in goon space surrounded by all the banks and a bunch of thoraxes, hoping somebody decides to, you know, buck, as one might say. Appreciate you, Laura. Cloaking your vids got me to nomading wormhole. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I just did another episode, pretty dope. I'm gonna... So his contract to react to a Nomad Tale is out. I paid him so much money to react to that, you'd have no idea. So I gotta re-up my contract, get him to react to 16, but soon, eventually. Give him time. He's a busy guy. Spooky's here, what up? You saw a goon a while back? Listen, if they don't come in here and fight the thoraxes, we're gonna go next door and rob that as well. And we're gonna slightly, just gently shame them on the stream.
Skill tree.
There's an onyx. Well, see, I just don't like that because that means we can't go through the Stargate. Sova with 100 bits, thank you. Loru React Fund. Keep your bits, I don't want that. Keep your bits, young man. All I want for Christmas are my 2 front teeth, that's it. Have a good stream, dude, says Erin. Hadfield. I got a Deb, unfortunately. Not you, Gucci. All your thoraxes? Yeah, these are all mine. Well, I mean, I gave them to these guys, but they're in my fleet, yeah. Imagine, like, a bank robbing fleet with, like, everybody's brain turned off completely. He says you're not my dad. Every time you send me bits, every single time, something goes wrong in my house. So you need to stop. My plumbing is fucked now because of the other day when people were doing that shit. It's crazy. Sweet Dream, double the chloroquine. You're watching Laura's stream in one tab, Chloroquine stream in another one, then he raids me. That's stereoscopic.
Connecting.
Monotone, boy. How do we get the thorax? So when we die, we end up back in Jeddah, and then you can join me. I'll just trade you a thorax, and you can come out here with us. It's really simple. Krova Vanderpet with the follows. Good to see you, Jimmy. Goons probably won't respond. I was Goons for a bit. Annoying once you get a fight ESS, they just run, so it's pointless. Nah, they respond all the time. Just depends who you are, what they're doing. Goons are too big to monolithically analyze like that. There's so many people doing different things. And sure, there's cultural, parallels among them, but certainly they're too big. It's the same thing with frats. Why it gets on my nerve when people are like, oh, frats this. It's like, well, frats big. Lots of people. Someone says potato in chat. Bro, I already made pizza earlier. And I sprinkle some Parmesan on it. Some oregano, some basil. A little bit of that garlic powder. I know, culinary faux pas to do garlic powder. I get that. I don't care though. I mean, look at my hair. Do you think I care about garlic powder? It's pronounced jarlic.
Connecting.
All right, inverse flex. You are walking a thin line right now, young man. What's up, CZ? How you doing? Yeah, I got attacked by Loro. YouTube chat's like, oh my god, Loro. I'm like, yeah. The man's a powerful wizard. You gotta watch that shit.
Connecting.
So nobody's fighting us, which is fair. I mean, we kind of expect it. We've been dodged all day. All day long, nobody wants to fight our Thorax gang, which makes sense. Those one guys wanted to fight us, but they were on a gate with a Hugin. That was not cool. But, yeah, I guess we're just going to have to rob the bank next door and see if we get immediately slapped around a bit like a large trout. By a large trout? With a large trout? Let's see, where's the Onyx? So the Onyx is definitely at that cluster over there. We'll have to scout that. I'm assuming he's acting as a Sino, perhaps? Hopefully, and not, in fact, going to bubble us on the gate. Either way, I have a feeling that our time is short here in Goon Space if we decide to travel. Base follow the stream. You would follow the stream. Just like that. This guy's easy to impress. Wait until I start doing my crazy shit later.
Connecting.
Start pulling out the calculator and doing math. You know what I mean? A little bit of 2 plus 2 here, right? I make my chat go insane, right?
Skill training completed.
7 times 2. This is pretty much the content most people subscribe for, the calculator stuff. But I'll save that for later. I don't want to spoil anybody. Van Burn follows stream. Funk with the bits too. Well, there goes my my microwave. Probably just died. See ya, Van Burn. Super funny. All right, so they didn't fight this. So who's gonna be our brave lad and go scout that gate over there? Who wants to scout ye old gates? GPLB taxi. Major hero energy required. Crazy got it. Crazy called it. He's the scout. Spell boobs on the calculator for channel points? I can't do that. Sorry. This is a family friendly stream. I'm not allowed to say or spell boobs. I apologize. Lex, good to see you though. Kicky McFace's all math evolves into crab. Now see, that one makes sense to me. That one makes sense to me. I have been known to claw things from time to time. Maybe I'm extra evolved. We got a few coupons here. We've been robbing coupons now for like 2 hours. I disconnected in the middle of a fleet and we're still robbing coupons. Nobody has even looked at us yet. Nobody wants to play with us. Where? Where's our content? At least we're not being like viciously blobs every time we blink. But we might about to be here. We'll see. We're going to send a scout through this time just to deny them the satisfaction of being able to AoE us like a pack of zerglings. Oh God. I'm having a delightful day. Also, the snow out there, it's really not that bad. It's beautiful and big, but I don't think it's going to stick that well. It's very sparse would be the way to put it.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
That's all what she said? Nah. She would not say that. I don't think she would say that to me. First of all, I don't know her. So why are we talking? Cute fleet of forming with mock smart bombs to take care of the thoraxes. Okay, that would actually be fun. If they pipe bombed the thoraxes, we don't even fleet warp. That would be fun. The thing that makes me salty, big, mad, malding energy is when they AoE us down like trash with their marshals. That just makes me feel low. And I feel like that's the point. All right, my scout will inform us of the standing by here. We're just gonna YOLO through with the coupons because really the coupons belong to nature. We're just gonna return them to nature, I think. Oh no. Face check it and delete the Onyx, you'll be fine. Well, so what they do, and I know you know this, but I'm just going to spell it out for like a new bro. If you think we can just like jump on the Onyx, what happens is, this will be the gate, by the way. I'm going to broadcast it. What happens is they bring a Force Auxiliary through. All right, I'm going through. Fuck it. Orqual on D though? Nice. They drop a Sino and then a Force Auxiliary comes through and he's like, you don't know the password. And then it's like, holy shit, how much can that thing rep? And you're like, all right, we're going to need more than 4 thoraxes for this. Happens every time. Well, it doesn't happen every time, but it could happen. And it has happened, and it might happen. And I don't want to go down like that. I don't want to get AoE down by a fax either. You know, I want to go out with an old-fashioned, like, Western shoot 'em up, you know what I mean? All right, let's get this bank. Screw it. Nobody's here to stop us. Goons are a little busy making money. I'm not concerned about this little paltry chump change we got sitting around here. Nobody's going to stop us. We need to go to Vale is what we need to do. We need our fraternity brothers to spare us from this content drought. 98 in local? That's a good observation, Dwayne. I like that. There's an Oracle on D now. Okay. Yeah, I basically just wanted to know if that Onyx was like in line, but there's so many citadels there. We kind of needed a Scouterino, I'd say. Someone's got to have balls. I mean, we have 6 thoraxes. That's a lot of thoraxes. If you guys don't know where we are, I'm going to link it in fleet chat for you. We have no more needle jacks, so what you see is what you get. We are going to die here. One way or another. Can you explain how to rob banks quick? I'm not an Uber, but I play solo, never have. Yeah, banks basically collect like 40% of the ratting nearby in the system, and then it pays it out later. If you show up, you go inside with a cruiser, battlecruiser, or battleship, typically. There are some exceptions. No marauders, and you can use tactical shores. You can then link up to it for 6 minutes and rob it. There's also a reserve bank, not really relevant to my stream. You can pay big money for a key and then open it up and money pours out, but you can get stolen, so. Remember, if you decide to talk in local, make sure you're polite and passive. Don't egg them on. Don't be rude. Don't tell them what to do. They're just trying to play Eve 2 and have a good time. That's a big tenet of the fleet. If you don't do that, we're going to have a bad time.
Explorer reporting.
That's my raid sound, I think. That's awesome. Ah, greetings, Command.
Greetings, Command.
He's so zesty. The science vessel is like, oh man, he's so good.
Transmit orders.
It's like a little gnome. Transmit orders. Like, this looks dope. Yeah, bank robbing's a lot of fun. I pretty much do it as a way to like see cool things happen, you know. But for new players, it can be exhilarating to try to get the money out of it and all that stuff. StarCraft 2 stream when? If you want to watch like me trying to play StarCraft 2 would be trying to watch like an old rusted combine spin through a field. Like it would disintegrate and fall apart instead of actually working without massive, massive, massive maintenance efforts that would take just years. It would be a restoration, not a maintenance. Yo, we got a Kronos on shore. He doesn't know. The Kronos doesn't know. Maybe he does know. He can't fit in here anymore. They banned the Kronos from entering. That means they're going to come, though. Discworld, good to see you. What ring with SIG structures? Oh, this is called your sensor overlay. If you hover over it, you can turn your sensor overlay on and off. It's funny how people ask about this. I always take it for granted. You missing a Kronos? So, I mean, he was not going to come in here. He's just trying to see if anybody gets caught. But someone else might come in. We got some Caracals out here. If the Caracals come in, we're going to spread and kill them all. We munch them. I mean, obviously not great against their tank, but we're fixed, so. You're not there yet? Warp it ranged. Yeah, you can warp to the beacon at like 50, 70 km to get out of the points and stuff. I highly recommend it. There's a Jaguar there that'll probably catch you no matter what. You don't got hands for it no more? I don't got no brain for it anymore. I've got no eyes for it anymore. I have no heart for it anymore. I have no hands for it anymore. I'm just like a mummy, bro. I'm just like held together by gauze and like embalming fluid. It's not pretty. A game like StarCraft exposes the ever-living piss out of me. They got 3 Caracals outside, which is cool. They're going to need a few more than that, though. Because we have a shitload of Thoraxes. Yeah, I think they're going to ball up some Caracals, maybe bring a couple Logi out here and give it a whirl. They got 3 minutes. We have a while in the payout, right? Or what was the payout? Who looked? I never looked. Diligent, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Anybody sticking around from Loru's raid? If you don't know me, Loru is consider him a peer of mine. He's out there making content. Ever since I've been making videos, he's been hella nice to me and always offered to help me out. So I'm a fan of him. But he knows me through the videos. We've talked a bunch and whatnot. We made a couple tiny little things, and I'm always there to assist if he ever needs that spin on things from the wormholes. So good to see y'all. I have a series called A Nomad Tale. I'm sure that's probably how you may know of me as well. You're welcome to check that out if you like really long content. But the only reason I'm plugging it is because that kind of explains who I am. Right now, we're kind of playing some stream characters that are a little unrelated to my solo story. But, you know, I like to get down. I like to throw down with the lads and lasses. So I had to do it. I had to get a stream account or 3. Was going to watch A Nomad Tale, then stumbled into the stream.
Connecting.
Awesome. Got him. Gotcha, bitch. Whatever it was. So the Caracals aren't coming in, which is fascinating. One of them even left. It's like interesting. Really? Like the Kronos outside, fine, but the Crackles? That's crazy. I thought they were going to amass some Crackles. Should I relink? I think we're in a relink situation. So what happens here is I'm going to relink to the bank since we have an hour behind the timers. So we can relink to, we're basically telling them like, hey dude, we're here to fight, not take your money. Come fight us. There's a Talos. Let's go. Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Ludo's our favorite new bro. How much DPS does the sensor overlay do? Or the thorax? Okay, the thorax. This is an alpha thorax. Does like 560 cold. It's like a 20 mil ship. We got a Talos out there now. Let's just keep signaling them to fight. Let's just fight the goons. Listen, I want you guys to understand, I don't hate goons. I like goons. I just don't like, I don't appreciate getting smart bombed, okay, in my 20 mil cruiser. All right, I don't appreciate that. What's written on your walls? In here, those are vines, like fake plant vines for like deco. I'd like to get real ones when my cattle eat them. But I really would love to have my girlfriend paint on the wall and do a mural. She's a brilliant artist. I'd love to have her do it. I just got to get the paints and ask her if she wouldn't mind. It'd be fun for the stream. It's just a blank white wall. It's really not that hard to, you know, paint over it a few times. Hey, he made it. Nice. There's an Orthros out there now and a Caracal. All right, well, let's see if anybody YOLO slides. Well, here we make our stand. They got Logi? Well, I mean, that's okay. How much Logi? 2? Okay. We got 2 Logis. That's cool. I mean, to be fair, our comp is dumb. It's not pretty. But we might be able to kill both Logi and kill something else if they're not careful. So they need a bit of Logi, I think. We're flying the cheapest possible. We're flying like nullsec catalysts is what we're doing, I think. Yeah, the Talos. Yeah, Orthros Talos. I mean, shit. We might be able to pummel that through the DPS. My Mo is 15.5 million fit, yeah. Why do I have acolytes? Oh, okay. Put them in the wrong thing. As a Gnosis too? Alright, yeah, we got a little fight. Cool. We're looking for a fight. We're not looking for a free win. Let's get this Skippy. Shout out the Goons for forming. Yeah, I agree. Landing here every time does change the game a lot, you're right. I mean, I like it because it's like so casual and we could just shoot, but yeah. So they're going to send the DNI in first with Logi support, so just follow the broadcast and do your best. If they smart bomb, pull your drones. So the Dami's job is to clear drones and to take your fire, so we'll shoot past them, right? They might wait even longer. Garbanzo. God, I love the word garbanzo. Please invite. Yeah, not now. I only do it when I'm in Jeddah. I'll get you if we do another round here. They might wait for coupons. All right. Well, we'll let this one fast and keep relinking then until they fight. It would be a bad look for them if they didn't fight us now, so I'm sure they will. Otherwise, we'll Thunderdome here on the damn spot. Isn't it hummus? Or garbanzo bean chickpeas? Kronos has been here for like 5 minutes. Also can't fit. Crazy's doing his best. Fight the good fight. Miserable old man, what up? Hope you have an awesome weekend. I hope you go roller skating and somebody else besides you breaks their ankle. It's not that I want them to break their ankle, but if someone had to break their ankle, I just want it to not be you for once. That's the sentiment. Discworld says, if they don't fight, how often do you turn the money tickets? I mean, personally, most people should do it every time, but I'm kind of fast and loose with it, you know? You know? I got cheese like that. I make Laura look broke, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. It's funny because that would be pretty difficult. The idea is I'll generally hand out the coupons to somebody else randomly. So if they don't answer this and they just leave, I'll just give the coupons to one of these guys and they can go bank it. I'm just amazed they haven't come in here yet. It's like, this is just not a good look, bro. Do you right click and get S? No, you actually have to sell them to a certain vendor. So you have to actually retrieve the coupons. You do, yeah. These actually have to go back to high sec or low sec. All right, so who won already? Arc won and Bagfield won already? All right, hold on. Let's go to random.org and do another we'll do 6. 1 to 6. Sorry for the flashbang. Bang! Number is 1. Ooh. Winner, chicken dinner. So if for whatever reason they don't fight us, I'm going to drop the coupons to you, and then it's up to you what you want to do with them. We should relink and let him burn off? Sure. It's up to him. If he wants to chicken out and get the coupons, I don't blame him at all. That's smart. I'm sitting here and fighting. If they don't fight, I'm just going to Thunderdome and just laugh. When you come correct and you come with like good faith like fights and you don't expect anything and they still let you down, it's like all you can do is giggle. That's all. I haven't been out in Null for years and years. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I basically needlejack out here with these. So this is Alla. There's a jet can on the ground for you. Alla, make sure you pick that up. If you want to go deposit it, go now. The rest of us are sitting here relinking. We're not going anywhere. It's up to you, though. You can also just eat it if you're rich. Doesn't matter. I'll give these guys, I don't know, another 5 minutes to farm up and fight us. Otherwise, we're going to Thunderdome here on the spot, I think, and establish dominance. You should leave and we're back and fight the Chronos at the gate. Well, the Chronos can tank us, sadly. We have no scrams either. See if I can make it back? Sure. You can give us a status report. It's just pretty wild that they brought the DNI and 2 Logi, yet somehow they're not in here yet. I'm very confused. They have enough to easily wipe us safely. But yeah, like I said, if they don't fight us by the time this link done, we're gonna Thunderdome and reform. We don't have to sit here and be prisoners to goons. They don't want to fight. It's up to them. We're not their dad. We're not their dad. They can deny any fight they want. I just am very disappointed like I was their dad. I know this comp is annoying, but like, come on. Get your fat DNI in here and let's go. Let me get my mouse pretty erect here. This is pretty explicit. Sorry, Laura. My bad. Type that's right. No, there's no banter allowed in this fleet. Only nice things in local. Damn, they spammed the mouse too soon. All right, fine. Pew. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little let down here. We have a tanky battleship here with Logi. Thought for sure we had finally a fight, even a losing one, but nope. Betrayed once again. Betrayed. Cassie, what up? How you doing? So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to fight my friends and family instead, which I think is just gargantuanly grotesque. Gratuitous. Alright, sorry, that one didn't really apply. Where's the swarm? You're stealing their honey? Well, the idea is I'm not really stealing that much honey. They don't have to care, but it should be a fun way to clean us up with some blingy ships. That's usually the draw. But there's something stopping them from doing it. I'm not sure what it is. I'm assuming there's something I'm missing. Go next bank? Nah, I'm good. If they don't fight us here, they're not going to fight us to the next bank. I think we'll Thunderdome and see if we can hit Vale. Could be they're waiting for you to come to them. I mean, fair, but we're not going to come to them in a bunch of pointless thoraxes. There's no scrams on these. It's pretty much set up for them to come in and bop, you feel me? Usually they come in and bop you real easy like, but they're just like being a little chicken. Sorry, we're gonna literally kill ourselves here soon. Just watch. In 3 minutes, if they don't come, we're all gonna kill each other. And then we're gonna get more thoraxes and go out again. It's the fastest possible way to get more content is to just kill yourself in the game. In the game, obviously. If that was a measure of beautiful music, the kind of the forte, the strength of the measure needs to be on the in the game part, not so much the kill yourself part, because I don't play with that. But in the game, it's an actual mechanic that I can't describe otherwise. So you just need to kill yourself in the game to get back to Jeddah. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely getting banned from Twitch, 100%. 100% happening. It's over. It's so fucking over. What's engaging? Game design? Want more content faster? Just kill your character. Wow. That's why it's kind of like arcade style in the sense that like we're kind of just YOLOing around and not afraid to die to reset. That's the point of the thoraxes as well. This would have been a fun fight. They had the Domini with the 2 Logi. We could have maybe bopped the 2 Logi and then maybe gone for something else, blingy. Maybe try a trade up. They probably would have been fine though, just sending the Domi through and letting us chew at it for a while. And then coming up with everything. I think they still win, yeah. Being banned on Twitch is based, he says. Pod yourself, easy way to say it. Ooh, you're right. Yeah, I should say pod yourself. That's way smarter. Space Fizz, thank you for that. I'm gonna take that one with me. A lot of ships here, yeah. Yeah. Talos, Caracolnosis, Domination, or sorry, Domi Navy, Orthrus, Jaguar, and another Osprey and a Celestis, and a third Osprey? Oh no, sorry. 2 total. Orthrus. I'm not actually sure where we are. It's possible these guys are like gate camping set up. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't really see any reason for them to be like set up for something else. They're called ESS. Is this you and Jeddah? Hell yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna Thunderdome here. They're on the acceleration gate? Yeah, of course. Holy jump bridges? Yeah, there's a few. You like jump bridges, folks? +1 scythe. There's a vagabond now? What is this? The fucking longest form on the planet? We already took your shit twice, deposited it, now we're about to pod ourselves, and now you show up to fight? Alright, let's fucking Thunderdome. $25 million to the winner. Good luck, everybody. Timer's up. Good luck. Everybody's dying. Where's Dwayne? Dwayne Appreciation Month. Also, Dwayne, where are you? I'm killing you instantly. I'm tagging everybody. I'm patting my corpse Z kill. Yup. I'm tagging everybody. Where's Freddy at? Where's Freddy at? By the way, you don't have to do this. You can also leave. We're gonna go for another round in like 10 minutes. But I'm just killing everybody. The Moa. The snowflake. The snowflake's getting heated on. Not today, sir. Freddy, you better lock me up, bro, because I'm going all in on you. Only because you're in a Moa. Look at him. He's pissed. I'm calling him out. He's pissed. He's pulling away. You can't escape me. I've got antimatter because I have Tech 1 guns. I'm not even applying void. Look how tanky this fucking Moa is, bro. Yeah, good thing I shot you. I've been shooting you for 2 minutes and you're like not even taking any damage. This Moa is like fucking steroidal. There he goes. Now he's shooting me. Oh, Jesus. Look, he shoots me for like 1 second and I have nothing left. I've been pounding. Oh my god. Alright, Fred, listen, that's what you get for bringing a Moa, alright? Last time you did that, you tanked everybody, so that's revenge. Alright, I'll leave you alone next time. Who's next? Who the fuck's got drones on me? Little old poor old Chloro. Oh, Jesus, who's this guy? Crazy's on my ass. Crazy, I'm about to web you, yeah. Yep. Crazy, get the fuck out of here. Crazy! Stop it. There's a thorax over here. I'm going for this thorax. Yep, I'm gonna clean this guy up. I'm about to win my own contest here. Let's go, baby. Yep. Fuck! Look at the Gnosis. The Gnosis! They're landing now! Right on time, boys. You got yourselves a good fight here. Perfect. Drop a GA for the local. That's gotta be so crazy. They're like, wait a second, they're leaving, jump! This is a bunch of pods here. Alright, so Crazy gets 25 million. Well done. Alright, let's do another round. We got lower viewers. Maybe some of them want to join. Holy shit, that's hilarious. Alright, let's do another one. Make sure to self-destruct your pod. You're going to be sitting here forever. So we'll try to go in like 10 minutes or so, but I'll play the beat boot probably twice because I imagine we'll have somebody new. If you want to join, all you got to do is go to Jack the Needle chat, post it in Twitch chat, and drop an X or something like that. And then I'll make sure to invite you. We'll take up to 25 people. Fewer the better. Come on down to Pain Down. Also, here's the beat boop.
Capsuleers, welcome aboard Flight 420F with service from the Forge to Nullsec. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 5 minutes. We ask that you set your safety to yellow and ensure your ship is insured before takeoff. Please have your home system set to JITA, check your implants, and remember, toxicity is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Chlorokin Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
All right, you silly goobers. Let's do another round here. All you got to do is actually I've been Yak the Needle chat, and I'll get you in. Otherwise, we'll go with what we got. If you're in the fleet already, just open a tray with me. I'll throw you another thorax. Make sure to insure it. Make sure to triple check your pod. Blah 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 blah. Who cares? You know what I'm saying. You already know what it is. Good fight to goons. They came in when we were all pretty much in pods. I gotta say, good effort. Work on your timing. That's all. Solid gone. Thank you for the follow. Alistor, welcome, welcome, welcome. A couple people got coupons today, so it's not all for naught. We haven't got the best of kill mails, I'm going to be honest with you. Nullsec has not been biting on our humble little thoraxes over here. Bagfid. Bageffid. Just in case you haven't heard in a while, Chad, I love you. You're doing great. Honestly, this life is hella hard. If you fuck up, it's fine. It's not really about being a good person. It's about trying to be a good person as often as possible, right? Do your best. Open a trade with me for a thorax. I got you. Unlimited thoraxes. I got thoraxes on tap. That's how rich I am. Okay? I'm stacked up. I'm caked up. I'm only dripped in the latest. I only drive the greatest. I'm gonna throw Freddy a bonus thorax because I targeted him and I feel bad. Yo, go to my Twitch page. Under the About Me, there should be a link to the Chill Hop website. It's basically seasonal playlists. They kind of like, you know, publish lo-fi chill hop style. Basically break beats with lo-fi style pads over them. This is the main theme. I've been listening to their playlists for a while. They put a new one out every season. It's perfect for the stream. Make sure you have exotic dancers in the cargo, says Lex DeMonica. Listen, I actually wholeheartedly support my lovely sex workers in this life and in New Eden. However, I wouldn't want to bring them with me because at that point, I'm basically just killing them for no reason because I'm going to die. Right? The exotic dancers are ostensibly not capsuleers. So putting them in my cargo would be akin to just taking them with me to the moon and having the dog die, which I don't want to happen. I think I want them to continue to sell themselves as they desire or whatever. But you could do that. I've been told I occasionally overanalyze things and get caught up in the weeds. I don't know if it's true or not. That's a lot of paste. That's a lot of paste for a little thorax there. We'll try to make the best of this around here. Probably gonna be the last one, I'll be honest. Been having a crazy couple days here. My entire house broke right in half. Whole thing right in half. Everything died. No, it's not that bad. It's plumbing shit. Fun, fun, fun. Until Daddy took the T-Bird away. Anybody old enough to know what the fuck that means or what that's from? Most of you guys are youngsters, right? You listen to your drill rap and your Labubu soundtracks. I know what you guys are into. I understand it. Beach Boys. There you go. The dads are coming out of the woodwork like, hold on, I'm not that old. Shut the fuck up. Part of a Beach Boys song? There you go. Nailed it. Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, as Crazy indicated, don't forget to right-click insure. It's basically a free 7 million out of CCB's pocket. It kind of smooths this whole thing out if you're low on ask. Ship is free. Insurance, you got to remember to do it. You got to remember. Other than that, make sure you have no implants. And if you have implants, we have Linnea joining us. Hello, Linnea. If you have implants, you will lose them. So I encourage you to not bring them. Maybe leave them here if you like. Other quick note, if you're in Fraternity Goons Initiative or another large-scale corporation, or sorry, alliance or coalition, you're not actually able to join us for this. The rationale being is that if you join and have to leave, it pisses me off. So we've banned all block members from joining. However, you're welcome to make a neutral. The person's not banned, just the characters. Convertible ragtop T-Bird. One of the first cars I almost ever bought. It was very close, but it was a little bit too expensive. Was let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I think it was a 1989 Camaro with T-tops, all black. I almost bought that. And imagine if I did, I probably would have been a drug dealer, not a humble little Eve Strimmer. You know, with a whip like that, how do you not just immediately start just pushing mad narcotics? But I didn't buy it because it was like $500 more than I could afford, but I really wanted it because I figured it'd be cool as shit. I was like 16. Was it a bitchin' Camaro? With a white IROC? I think it was the IROC era. That's what I searched just now to see if that was the right one. Almost bought a curse. Nah, keep it cheap. Honestly, we're striking out today, so it would be a shame to lose a curse. Bring tackle if you want. Happy to Thorblab. Yeah, we pretty much just go in and grab people that fight us. We have in the past mixed in tackle and grabbed other things. I'm just keeping it simple, stupid on this one. But Linnea, appreciate the enthusiasm for real. Type of person that would go a long way if we're being a little bit more complex with this. Make sure y'all trade Jack the Needle for a free Thorax. I'm about to undock. I'm going to play the beep boop one more time. If you're new to the fleet, if you're confused, if you're lost, if you're scared, if you're cold, if you're moist. All right, I'm sorry. Just listen.
Capsuleers, welcome aboard Flight 420F with service from the Forge to Nullsec. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 5 minutes. We ask that you set your safety to yellow and ensure your ship is insured before takeoff. Please have your home system set to JITA, check your implants, and remember, toxicity is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Chloroquine Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
All right, so that one's accurate. We'll be out the door in 5 minutes. Make sure you're here. We'll freeze invites there. Thank you all for coming. If you're not in JITA, shipped up and ready to rock here, you'll probably miss out because I'm an impatient little gremlin. And I've been burned more times than I care to necessarily enumerate here on this here Twitch stream. Okay? Especially since we have some Loru guests here. I don't want to get into the numbers. You know me. All that calculator content. How do you join in? So you would join in by dropping an X in Jack the Needle chat. You might be missing it this time. But if you watch me stream for whatever reason, you know, if your boy Loru ain't on or whatever, if your favorite streamer's not on, you got to resort to me. You can always join whenever I'm doing this. You just go to the Jack the Needle chat and you'll just, whenever we're in JITA, you can join up. Do you only have guns, ammo, web, and AB? You give off the Gremlin Energy vibe. What's up, fishy? This is an alpha-friendly ESS Thorax. How easy is that to fly? We pretty much have one strategy for this ship, and it's disturbingly effective. It's not, you know, great success rate, but when it happens, it's absolutely hilarious. Passives are hidden? Yeah, no doubt. You keep your passives on? Yeah, it's probably smart for heat control and stuff. Guys, I'll give you a few minutes to warp to me in JITA. It looks like it's just an alias, really. It's not here. Wow. Oh, Linnea as well. Thank you for joining us, Linnea. You can warp to Jack the Needle when you're ready. Linnea, I forgot to mention that. When you're here, we'll rip the needle jack and we'll see where we go. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for joining my fleet, joining my stream, lurking, listening, VOD listeners, friends and family of VOD listeners. Sorry, I'm done. How far down does this go? Ancestors of VOD listeners. Great timing, everybody. 2 minutes and we are out the door. Probably be our last round here. We got a little Vexer here. I wonder if he's got newts on that B or if he's got Blasties. One of the other is Gucci. We'll see what we got. We're really hoping for Frat space because Frat, my dear friends Frat, they generally don't play. Now they might drop, 4,000 Lokis on us, but that's okay. I'll die in good spirits, surrounded by friends. You killed an ESS Thorax the other day and we ruptured? Hell yeah, dude. Would you get some range on him and kill him with the autocannons outside of his blasty range? Damn, did you scram kite his ass? Am I good to join him already in Jet? Shit, I didn't read. I think I froze invites before I did it. I'm fixing to probably have to wind down the stream here soon. Been an exhausting couple days. Sorry, Zach. We'll get you next time. If you ever miss these fleets, if I ever forget about you or you fall through the cracks, you're loved and respected. I just, you know, I just suck at organizing. We'll get you in next time, every time. Especially if you tell me you missed out last time, I'll prioritize you next time. Oh, you just got here? Got you, got you. What is the felt caped? You felt in some caves right now? Oh, what is the fleet called? So you'd have to join in my chat channel. I don't know how other streamers do it, but I think they also use chat channels, right? So you would join my chat channel. Maybe they use public fleets. That could be it too. I want to do a chat channel just so I can kind of keep an eye on it. But I'm sure the public fleet's another way to do it. But basically you would join the channel and then you would indicate you're ready to go at the right time. Now we're already headed out the door. Guys, good luck. Ladies, good luck. Let's see if somebody fights us. Otherwise, maybe big stonks. I don't know. It's a slow day at the office, but I'm always happy to be playing some Eve. I am a lucky boy to be able to play and have viewers. 200 million. We've been landing right in the damn thick of things every damn time. Let's just take this. Why not? Or should we go for a bigger one? Should we make a fat play? There's really no bigger ones nearby. Sheesh. All right. So these guys didn't stop us last time. They're just ratting and letting us take 40% of their income for some reason. Very bizarre behavior. So the idea is, I guess we'll take this bank. They're not going to fight us. We'll take the bank next door. They're not going to fight us. And then we needlejack one last time. I have one more with me. I think that's our play today. So a little bit of filibustering, but you know what? Talking about it is good for the soul. Are you doing noise or signal for these, by the way? These are Siggies. I don't think noise would be prudent at all. Sargon says, link your stream. No way. That's not my style at all. I try to stay out of local if at all possible. My goal is to provide good content and have a good time. That's kind of the whole point. I'm not really doing them a service, but if they want it, it's there. We're always here fighting. Nothing's stopping you from right now coming with some remote up dummies and killing us. What channel? I got you. Jack the Needle. How long was my other stream? Let me look. The first part of the stream. Just want to make sure I don't stream too long. I can't be giving out too much content. So it's 2 hours earlier? Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm pretty much fixing to be done sooner rather than later. That's okay. I still got a little bit of sauce left in the pie here. If I want to keep it fully Italian. I think what we'll do is we'll actually just, we won't rob the next bank. We'll just burn out of here and needlejack after some time. In the meantime, what we'll do is we'll download some Loro videos and we'll carefully edit his face out and put my face on top and then change his voice using AI to be my voice. And then I'll post it on my YouTube channel and farm views with fat ads. So that is the future, folks. Now he could copy strike me, but he would never do that to me. Just kidding. Gork and Laura deep fake. Settle down with your pie sauce. Somebody said something earlier I ignored. Was that you, Gravy? I got a good chunk of music the other day on Spotify. A lot of stuff I listened to growing up for about an hour or so. Great songs. Looked at the name of the playlist. I stumbled. It was called Dad Rock. Oh, no. Well, you are kind of dad-coded, bro. You are kind of dad-coded from what I know about you. I mean, I don't know if that's bad. Maybe that's bad. I feel like if you're a dad, being dad-coded is pretty damn appropriate. I guess you could say being dad-coded is like being lame or behind on the fashion or whatever. Maybe that's the idea, but you could also be like, yeah, I'm taking care of my motherfucking offspring. Do something about it. You could roll some testosterone in there too. Nothing wrong with that. I don't have kids and all that, but you know, I feel like I would find a way to find some proud in there. Goof off with it. Reinforce I'm old man now? Yeah, no doubt. I'm on the door, dude. As soon as I turn 40, it's over. It'd be funny if you came out here in a stabber right now and robbed all these banks and nobody stopped you. You know, like that's actually good money for a stabby. Eros says harsh. You know I'm fucking around. I just call myself old, but I call the old heads young. Now, I've been looking at, over the years, I've been looking at the demographics of people that like check out my videos or whatever on my stream. And like, you know, not everybody posts it, so it's incomplete. But Eve is, I always say this, Eve's the type of game that for reasons I can articulate, you don't grow out of. Most games you grow out of, most genres you grow out of for some reason. As a young man, I'll speak from that perspective. Eve, you don't grow out of. In fact, you might even grow into depending on like what you are and what you're doing. Say, for example, you start as a youngster and then you're successful later and you have like Plex money or whatever. It could be even more enjoyable later. Most games get less enjoyable the more you play it. It was interesting in that it's, you know, it's a game that doesn't require much in the way of APM to do most of the content. APM, of course, being actions per minute, coined by, you know, RTS genres and stuff. So you don't really need to click accurately a whole lot. You don't really need to cook 1,000 keybinds in the perfect order and play like, you know, fucking DDR on the keyboard. Eve also benefits people that have pocket money. It also benefits people that maybe have more time. So it's the kind of thing where like somebody who's retired actually could really still, even if like, you know, they're getting up there, you know what I'm saying? And they don't have all that energy anymore. They could still fuck with Eve hard style. It's not even that competitive. You can kind of skip the PvP if you're not into it. Other MMOs and non-MMOs especially, it's the kind of thing where like, you know, it's just not as fun to keep up with the competitive ladders and have to relearn all these things and fucking companies dying. It's just like Eve's stable, it's there, it's kind of easy to play. It's nice. You can do cool things. You're here for 20 years, yeah. As long as you don't break your shoulder socket, stop. You need to keep it alive for your kids to have a chance to enjoy someday. When you drop the money tokens in the station asset save them, how much does it cost? It's 15% for the transfer when you pick them up out of LowSec. So the transfer is free, but to actually pull them out of the LowSec station is 15% of the estimated value. So what happens is the bank, I'll draw, we got a little bit of time. Burn out after timer, stay on grid, will do one last miracle jack. Sorry for slow. All right, I just want to draw this real quick. What were we talking about? The tokens, yeah. So like when like the vexers are like when they're ratting, 40% of that goes to the ESS, 60% goes to the player. This is my understanding. Obviously taxes are taken out of this, whatever. So the ESS gets this, right? Now, when you rob it, my understanding is that you only get 80% of this when you rob it. Okay? And then when you asset safety, you only get 85% of this. So you're laundering it multiple times. So this would be asset safety, and then this would be steal, and then this would be tax. Okay? The idea is like by the time you actually get it back to high sec using this strategy, you've taken 85% of 80% of 40% of the ratting income of that system during that time. It's kind of pathetic, yeah? So we're going to slowly burn out, wait for the timer to drop, and do one last needle jack. And if we don't get any content, we'll all shoot each other one last time and go our separate ways. But the concept to understand here is like the money that you see in the bank is not what you get if you use asset safety. You can skip this tax here, this 15% tax. You can skip this if you bring it back by hand with Pakvenhauling. Pakvenhauling. And then this is 0%. So this would be 100%. And this is from each step. These numbers are not from the total amount, obviously. Hope that helps somebody. And then the coupons vaporize completely. What? What? What do you mean? Nobody here knows what you're talking about. Bagel. Bagel and Dwayne sitting in a tree. Shit posting coupon. Banter at
Connecting.
me. Ooh. Damn, I'm a rhymey boy today. I think the problem is I ran out of coffee. I should have pressed the French one more time. Wait, I still got some in this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's not enough. Alright, well. I'm gonna throw a freaking temper tantrum now. I'm gonna start screaming.
We have you on visual.
Prepped and ready.
Is that choppy?
Need medical attention?
It's like choppy. That's weird. Huh. Thanks a lot, random soundboard. You had one dang job. How many coupons are here? Let's just needlejack with them. So we stay on grid so we can't be combat scanned. When the timer's up, we'll warp to a random point and needlejack from there. Aaron Chan, follow the stream. What up? What up? Guys, good luck with the 1v1 tournament that I hate. Shout out Zealous. He works hard. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. He just yawned. There goes all monetization efforts. Everybody's unenthused. It's all over. It's done. We're over. Good night. Oh, it bans them? You can't enter with a cloak? Is that what it is? Interesting. That's weird. So you want your cloak on your stabby? I see. Huh. We're just killing some time right now, guys. That's all we're doing. The Marauder ban was overkill. It's funny, like the Marauder ban, we were all celebrating, but and I gotta be honest, I was wrong. Turns out Marauders in ESSs was actually a good thing. And I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I truly believe that banning Marauders when they did that was a great play because it would shake up the meta. It shook up the meta into something a little bit less fun, which is Dwayne pointing out Logi stacking or just remote rep in general is really kind of obnoxious to deal with. Whereas Marauders could be easily ignored. I know that sounds weird, but we could just put one RB on it and we would ignore it and fight everybody else. You can't ignore the remote rep bullshit. It's funny that we missed the Marauder meta. I just can't believe it. So we got about 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left. Stand by. Your patience is not appreciated. In fact, I'm very mad that you're being so patient. I would expect a little bit of mutinistic action. No. Rapscallion revolution. No. Jabroni jailbreak. I got absolutely nothing. All I know is that alliteration makes me happy as hell. 3 jumps away has 300 mil. So the problem is that I'm tired of robbing banks. I want to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. I just don't think they're gonna fight us. But if you want to drop fleet and go rob it, feel free. But just don't. But just stick with us. Screw it. This will be our last run. So if you want to go solo after this and rob some banks, feel free by all means. You can also ask at any time in Jack the Needle chat if you want to look for people to roam with. It's open if you want to ask for pugs. What's up, Planelander? Stand by, stand by, stand by. We'll do a needlejack here in 1 minute and 45 seconds. I have officially filibustered away the waiting 15-minute timer by yapping about a bunch of nonsense. It's still snowing out there. I'm pretty PO'd right now. I'm gonna have to go outside and pick up some of the tools I left out there earlier today. Probably shouldn't have left my tools out there. Probably is the answer, but c'est la vie. Pretty much what my thoughts were when it announced Marauders wouldn't be in ESS. Yeah, the cloaky snipers. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. The cloaky sniper was obnoxious. I think it might be appropriate to put like a debuff in the bubble, like just taking a little bit of the edge off Marauders if they wanted to. It's not necessary, but that could have been a way out, you know? All right, let me go make a safe. Wait for my W's in fleet. I will guide you guys to a safe spot. We'll go for a little needle jack out of here. Struck out today, pretty much up to bat the whole day, and the dude's just walking me to first base every single time I get up. So there's nothing you can do about that other than take your base and hope your team wins. In this case, my team winning involves you guys having a good time and enjoying. So that's it. Which I think we've succeeded once again. Look at all these nesters. 5 nesters on D-scan. 5. 5 nesters. Five nesters. They're nesting. No, I've been doing this for over a year now. I don't even know how long it is. Maybe 2 years. We've gotten thousands of fights. We've fought in every ship under the sun, from AT ships to tons of Marauders to everything in between. And right now, it's the most stale it's ever been. You guys can work to me whenever you're ready. We'll go on contact. Thanks for being here. We'll try our best. But with that said, it's okay. No problem. Quite frankly, I think that it's still fun to do even when they don't fight. But like when Goons brought all the ships outside and they didn't come in, it was just like, oh my god, so lame. J. Charles says, being in a big block, people tend not to fight in ESS since most people are micro warp drive fit, so people are lazy. Nah, we get tons of responses. It's just the meta's farked up. It's all farked up. And plus we have a nice fleet today, so it's rough. They had a huge fleet to get, yeah. Are you going to rob it right now? Okay. Did he say he's gonna rob it? Wait, where you at? Oh, Freddy. He's here. Freddy's not here. Where's Fred at? Warping? Okay. Gotcha. Freddy's just, you know, he's just making sure that I'm on my toes. I was looking at something else for a moment. Were you looking at hentai?
Connecting.
Be honest with me. Were you looking at hentai? Be honest with me. Don't be embarrassed. He didn't say no. He said XD. Alright, yeah, he's definitely looking at the anime porn. This guy. He's looking at uwu stuff. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna take Duolingo for Weeb soon. I just haven't done it yet. Mind you, not Japanese, but specifically Weeb. Alias Haggy, what's up? How you doing? Is it alias Shaggy or alias Haggy? I need to know. This is a fucking life or death thing. It's gotta be Haggy. You said, come on, frat? Wait, we're not here. Oh, you mean, yeah. Dude, if we land in frat space, I swear to God, I'll take back everything I said about their stupid 1v1 event. I'll do it. I'll take it all back. I'll take it all back. I'll straight up lie. I'll cut a promo on how good it is if this takes us to Vale, Tribute, Kale, Venal, or whatever the fuck they are. But we land 2 jumps from here. You stop that. You stop that. That's I just got a strong urge to think about the Necromancer from Warcraft 3, like the unit. What did I have? Summon Dead and Enrage? Was it Enrage? Can't remember what the second spell was. Guys, good luck. Big money, no whammies. Give us my Chinese friends. Imagining you ignore you in the ESS with 150 people in local circle jerking the event. That would be awesome. All right, there's nobody here. We're in Wicked Creek. All right. All right. All right, the dream is dead. All right, our final stand. Final stand. Good luck, my friends. I'll see you there. If they don't respond there, we'll Thunderdome and we'll give the coupons to the winner. Wait, do we have any snowflakes? There's a Vexer. Interesting. What are the odds the Vexer survives? You almost want to be in a thorax so you don't you don't get thunderdomed. Good times. Good times. Damn, when Hal was telling me about that 1v1 event, I'm like, yeah, we need that. And then like the more I learned about it, the more I was like, oh no. Oh no. Not like this. It can't be. All they had to do was to make it personalized rewards and that nobody could criticize. So if they made it so that you get like a Plex for every unique ship or player you kill, fine. But they've made it a leaderboard when a clearly easily riggable system that's only going to benefit the biggest groups. It's fascinating. Reward tracks aren't like that. Crazy. I must be missing something. There must be something I didn't read about that, right? The FAQ literally says, yeah, you can make alts and farm them for progress. It's like, what? The safeguard against it is you can only kill the same thing once, but like, you know? I don't know. I don't know what to say. If the goal is to call balls and strikes and to not, you know, sugarcoat the shit, I gotta be real. Like, that seems dumb as fuck. Now, you know what a strike was? The Odysseus. That shite was a strike. That shit was a strike arena. Strike one, you're out of here. But the freelance jobs, I'm salty about it. Why do you guys think they never included gas? What's your theory on that? Would it be better to watch me here on Twitch? Well, so the advantage is I know for a fact that on YouTube there's no ads at all played on the live stream. On Twitch it plays like some bullshit 30-second ad when you join. But on Twitch you get music and there's like Twitch emotes over there. On YouTube it's, you know, I guess better fidelity. I have no idea. I have no idea what's better. Doesn't matter to me either way. I do the live streaming for like personal entertainment. It just makes a couple of bucks on the side sometimes, so 280 million. All right, let's jet set, friendo. I mean, what's crazy about this is like like the meta is so ridiculous now. It's like it almost makes me want to bring like a pack of jackdaws and like just literally walk from Jeddah to the space I want to go and just taking all of the banks and leaving if they bring some bullshit. Rather than needlejacking, it's like, what the fuck? Like the needlejacks, it's not a very productive use of our time, honestly, apparently these days. We had a nice run, and because, you know why we had a nice run last time? Because we hit frat 3 times in a row. The GP, yeah. Classic. This is the last stand. So basically, we're going to rob this bank, and then I guess we're going to all be at 0, and then I'll call it a timer, and then the Thunderdome winner will take all the cash, and they can go deposit it. Unless somebody third party. We'll probably burn off the thing before we do it. I'm good either way. You know, my whole thing is hanging out, expressing myself, goofing around with chat. But damn, I would love a kill or something, you know? I can't hide the disappointment. It's just impossible. You could try, but why? Frat don't know how bank works. Frat fuck around in these banks all the time. This one guy keeps bridging like 20 Lokis to us. It's so crazy. Good to see CP my pants. CCP my pants. Crazy. Crazy name. I love it. I never really had like a contingency. Back in the day, sometimes I would like watch videos while we were waiting for the countdown to go, but it was just, you know, I don't mind watching videos, but only when I'm not doing something else. It just kind of gets hectic. It's just like, whenever you do banks, you have to balance like, how do I get a fight versus how do I not get clobbered? I don't think today really at all people were scared of us. Maybe that one time with goons, they didn't want to fight the thoraxes. That's fair. But every other time, like nobody's even looked at us. It's like, is this content like dead or what? Everyone else has the sense to rob their own banks with all. Imagine they ignore you in ESS. We Thunderdome but 2 jumps away. Yeah, it's been a rough one. I gotta say, when I first made this character and did this originally, you know, we would get packs of guys and girls together and we would come out and like people would defend over like the smallest banks with their marauders, and we'd constantly get these crazy fights where they drag other people in. It's totally changed. CCP takes a cut. Yeah, we just drew that whole thing out. The 20% cut when you rob a bank. That's designed specifically to stop people from robbing. But the idea is, what's easier, taking 20% cut to your pay to 40% of your payout, or having to deal with a bunch of knuckleheads robbing you all the time? Most people just rob their own shit. But the truth is, there's tons of banks out there that sometimes are big and they still don't defend them. I mean, shit, we've robbed a fair amount today, pride-wise.
Connecting.
Would you have seen more fights around Christmas with more people off from work? Well, my biggest observation that's different is that there's fewer people willing to do it solo. Back in the day when Marauders were allowed in here, like anybody would just show up and fight us solo with a Marauder because that's such a strong tank. So they would get in and they'd be stuck in a stalemate where they couldn't kill us and we couldn't kill them. They would drag more friends in. It happened a lot. Also, sometimes they'd come in with like 3 or 4 Marauders and a bunch of small ships. We would frag all the small ships. Now it's like a lot more calculated, these responses. They either don't respond at all. There's so fewer heroes. Or they come with some type of like redundant setup with like a lot of extra logi or something. So plain. Quality's better here? Oh, okay. Didn't know. Says the losses have been factored in. Slippage. Run a newt fit ship to counter the Marauder. We would typically bring like 1 arbitrator and just put a bunch of tracking disruptors on them and just ignore them. We've killed every type of Marauder a bunch of times. I like to brag about. We've killed multiple nightmares doing this shit. Just noob ships with webs. We've killed lots of fun stuff. I've also do like roaming occasionally with this. I've personally like caught a freighter on a gate for this fleet. What did he say? This is bank robbing. I gotta do another command for that. Actually gotta check right.
Connecting.
Is it Omen sitting on the high sec static bait? Nah, never. These are a null sack Adonis. Yeah, just stay near me. I'll drag you all with me out of the bubble. We'll fight on 0. I won't call anybody's name out this time. Was fun to be on Twitch though. Well, it's extra fun when you be getting dank kills. Let me tell you that. We killed a damn Redeemer the other day. Some dude sends a Redeemer with a micro warp drive through the ESS. We killed a Redeemer. It's like, huh? What are you doing there, man? What are you doing? That's why we love frat, bro. They don't fuck around. Alright, I'm gonna regroup y'all. Drop mods on. Come with me towards the sun. So we're going to go out here. I'm going to regroup everybody on top of me. I'm going to drop the coupons, and we're going to Thunderdome. And then the person last left alive gets them. I encourage you guys not to, you know, pull too much distance. But if you have a snowflake, you might want to. It looks like somebody might not have their prop mod on here. That person's not going to win the Thunderdome. Oh, he brought a micro, didn't he? Did you switch to a micro? It's okay. We'll wait for you. We love you. Not gonna call anyone his name out. Well, we haven't started fighting yet. And I don't think I said his name, did I? I'm a rules lawyer. You feel me? He's already speeding up now. He's about to lap young D. Too funny. You get lapped, son. Hey, how slow an afterburner is. I may need to buy a phantasm. Shit. Asa, how's your weekend? Or how's your day? Hope you have a good weekend. Got it backwards. Yeah, I would play music on YouTube, but it just like screams at me, so I don't really know what to do about that. I also muted for the VOD in Twitch. I got primary every time with no attack. Yeah, no worries. You guys can kill me first this time, you Gucci. Let me drink this cherry juice here. Delicious. But here's the drillio. See these coupons here? 351 million-esque worth of coupons. I'm gonna, I guess, stop my ship here. Yeah. I'm gonna let them orbit me. All right, so how this is going to work is I'm going to do a countdown for them when they're on top of me, circling me up close. I'm going to keep regrouping. I don't care if you pre-target, but don't shoot. If you shoot, it'll ruin everything. So just wait, please. So I'll do a countdown. Also drop the money when we're fighting. And so the deal is the last person to survive wins. Don't burn off too far. Try to stay in the fight. It's more fun. If you're a scaredy cat, we'll target you first next time. All right. So everybody's here. Give it a second. I'm going to do a countdown from 5. Yeah? Free for all on 0, starting from 5. Good luck. Have fun. Here we go. So don't shoot yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There you go. So we're dropping the money. Winner takes it. Good luck, everybody. Who wants a piece of these hands? Oh, yeah, dude. Everybody's going to get 1 round. 1 round right in the face. Everybody gets a shot. Oh, shit. People are dying before I can even tag them. All right. I'm not even shooting Dwayne this time. I don't even want to hear it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody on Jack the Needle. Everybody on Jack the Needle. All targets on Jack the Needle. I'm just tagging them all so I get a bunch of shit on the corp kill mail. That's all. Or on the kill board. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to let them win. All right. I've done my piece. Look at all these drones just going buck wild. I'm not even sure who's winning. This is crazy. All right. Wait to take the loot. Don't fuck it up. I can have a loot log, by the way. All right. Inverse, Flux, Dwayne, Alistair, Linnea, Alias, Frederick are the remaining targets. Looks like a couple people taking heavy fire. Inverse, Flux going down really heavily right now. Sadly, Alias sitting pretty, Linnea sitting pretty, Alistair sitting pretty, Fred sitting pretty. Dwayne and Inverse going down, getting bullied by the pack. Definitely not winning the coupons this time. Who is shooting? Oh, I thought you were shooting my pod. No, yeah, definitely kill me. I was like, no, don't kill the camera. All right, cool, well done. All right, so Jack the Needle down like the punk he is. Dwayne's still alive, love to see it. Everybody else sitting awfully pretty. Nobody really targeting these other people. Pretty interesting here. Gotta say, Thorax awfully, or this Vexor awfully manly. Alias going down feels Batman. Feels real Batman and Robin. Clapped instantly as soon as the shield folds. Frederick, on the other hand, holding fast. Somehow, Dwayne has less than 1 health. That is a, That is a okay, he died. Very small amount. Alistar and Linnea somehow refuse to take any damage. Fred in hole, not really giving a flying fuck about anybody's feelings right now. Love to see it. Fred over here, just spinning to win. He might have rails on this. I don't even know. No, those are blasters. They're chunky. Looks like they're picking on Alistar now. Uh-oh. It's Fred versus Linnea for the finals, it looks like. And they're both... Oh, there's no way Fred can win this. There's just no way. There's just no way. So here's the final two people. It's Fred versus Linnea for all the marbles. Fred has no health. Looks like he might be pulling range. Linnea is going down. How the fuck is Fred surviving? Is he switch? Did he switch? Oh, it's a freaking race. They're both whole. Oh my god, Fred with 1 health. He's burning out. Fred, congratulations. You get the loot. Linnea, I'm gonna give you 25 mil and a consolation prize. Well done, well done. Wow, that was more fun than any battle we could have got from goons. All right, so you have approximately 1 health left to go grab the coupons and deposit them. Everybody else, please self-destruct. He's not going to kill you. It takes too long to kill all the pods. Fred was whole tank. Dude, Fred was like... Fred had like a deal with the devil. I don't know what the hell that was. Either he just wasn't taking damage or what. I used to love narrating these things. We'll bring it back, don't worry. We can have fun even if it rains outside, yeah? Oh, you guys are goobers. I gotta get those skins for the Discord so I can hand them out. I'm too lazy to do it now, sadly. We still have, you know, so many people hanging out, but, you know, I'll take care of y'all when the time is right. I noticed that Linnea was going after the other Thorax, and I went after them preemptively for the final kill. Fred over here hustling. You didn't smack your drones quick? Yeah. I bet if you would have been a little... I was wondering, actually, where if your drones were dead or what. That's funny. If anybody defangs each other in these Thunderdomes, you're an asshole. Hey, what's up, Caldari Prime? How you doing? Show me in the Thorax where Chlor can touch you. Listen, I would never touch without consent. I'm a good boy. Although I might touch a Thorax if he's real nice, you know? If he calls me pretty. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm done. Vector MVP? Nah, dude, the Thorax life is real. Fred even brought a Thorax, didn't bring a MOA because he didn't want to get focused. He was pissed last time because he was in a MOA and I focused him down. So he brought a Thorax and won the damn thing. He also didn't run. He was in it the whole time. No cowardice. Originally, when I would do these Thunderdomes, I'd have like a cowardice rule, or if you like ran away, I wouldn't give you a prize. Totally arbitrary. But people tend to get it. It's just for the show, you know what I mean? You guys have been a lot of fun today. I felt bad because I disconnected and then Laura came in with the raid. It's like, alright, well that's a mood booster, yeah. So the drillio is that typically I don't normally stream on the weekend unless, you know, I've got nothing else going on or whatever. I usually do little blops on Sunday with my gang. But I do stream on Monday and I do stream on Tuesday and Thursday and Friday usually, and it's kind of like my drill. So this would be the last stream of the week. But we had a bunch of new people come by. Just want to say thanks for coming by and saying hi. It's one thing to come by and a lurk on a raid. It's another thing to actually speak up and be like, yo, what up? I appreciate you. That's brave. Of course, from my returning vets, the OGs of the stream, friends of the show, lurkers, everybody else. Can't do it without you. It's fun. This stream means a lot to me. And by extension, all of you mean something to me as well. And I try to remember that you guys are not just one person. Every single one of you is a unique person that deserves respect until, you know, it is discerned. So appreciate y'all. It was a lot of fun. We didn't really have a whole lot of stuff going on. Everybody in my fleet, thank you very much. Let me just say thank you to my people in my fleet. Thank you for coming today. Slow one, but still fun. Shout out to everybody. If you need a hand with anything, you can always let me know. I have a corporation. If you are kind of lost out there and you need some people to guide you or want to put an alt in it, you may. Casual little corp. I also just want to say thank you for all the relentless support. It's ridiculous, constantly, nonstop. Means the world to me that you guys are helping my life out in that way. So just want to say thank you for that. And finally, go watch an Mad Tale 16 if you haven't seen it yet. So have a wonderful Friday evening for those here in the States and possibly Nah, Europe, it's cooked. Have a wonderful Friday and have a good weekend, guys. Take care. My beautiful YouTube chatters, I will see you all very soon. I'm going to say goodbye to you first and then hang up and then say goodbye to Twitch. Makes it easier since I do a raid. But thank you for being here. I mirror to YouTube just so that more people can watch and more people can enjoy. Some people don't like Twitch. I do it for those people. It doesn't really do anything for me other than more people here. So I just want to say thank you for participating over there and have a wonderful evening. Goodbye, YouTube. Forever. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be back.